Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing you another day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Chainlink. Today we're going to take a look at why Bitcoin might be forming new lows at the end of this week, because it looks like we are topping out and forming a reversal. And mostly it is due to the Nasdaq and the stock market, which has been moving up this current week. And it looks like it's topping out and forming a reversal. Let's look at the charts. Okay, so if we zoom out and look how Bitcoin has been moving the last couple of days, since last week, we have been moving sideways and forming lower highs while moving sideways. We do have a volume candle to downside at 15.8k up to 16.1k, which is the first target for you if you're going to scalp this move to the downside. However, there is a volume candle which hasn't been filled all the way down to 14.8k and even down to 13.8k, which could be the local bottom for this move to the downside. And it doesn't look like Bitcoin is strong at the moment. Also, the news today came out that retail sales isn't stopping. It's higher than expected, which means that people are spending money buying things at the local stores. And that indicates that we still might expect inflation to move up and prices increasing, which means that the Fed will higher the rates even further than what is expected in December. Also, we take a look at the liquidation map. There's still more liquidation points to the downside at the 14.5k area, which is where the volume candle resides. So Bitcoin isn't looking bullish. As I told you in my last video, if we break 18.2k, then we could see a reversal to the upside all the way to 20.5k. But it needs to break 18.2k, and currently it's at 16.5, and that isn't bullish at all. But let's take a look at Chainlink. Let's take a look at Chainlink then. It kind of shows the same pattern as Bitcoin, with forming lower highs and moving quite slowly to the downside, bleeding out. We do have a volume candle to downside at 5.9 down to 5.741. If you want to go short or are in a short, this is a possible profit area for you. We do have more volume which hasn't been recovered to downside at 5.3 all the way down to 4.74, which is a great accumulation zone for you if you are trying to invest in Link. And we are not giving you financial advice, but Link is an amazing project and it will move up as soon as the bull market is up and running again. If you believe that we form a bottom structure locally, let's say if we bounce from the 5.7 area, we could move all the way up to $9.1 if you want to go long and you think it's a good idea. That's when we form a W bottom. And we could potentially do that if you see moves like this at the end of the week. We do have a low here, bounce up, and let's say if we bounce from this area where we have our short profit targets and break $6.7 aggressively, then we can see moves to the upside, but that will be covered in later videos. So now we're going to take a look at the stock market and Nasdaq, and that is important for the crypto market as well, because if the stock market moves aggressively to the downside, Bitcoin will follow suit. It isn't moving on its own yet. However, in the long term, I think crypto in general will do its own thing in the future. However, currently it is not, and we as day traders want to use that in our advantage. So if you can see here, Nasdaq has been moving aggressively to the upside in the last couple of days, and it looks like it has topped out locally. big volume is residing to the downside at around 10.850. It could move down to the downside on, from today all the way down to 10.8 until Friday, because the news came out today. It isn't bullish for the stock market, and as you can see, we are already turning to the downside, and in my opinion, we could go down at the end of this week or at the beginning of next week. So that is important for you to understand, that when Nasdaq moves down, crypto will follow suit, and that's when we can see the 14k area for Bitcoin be recovered and grabbing that liquidity that is residing in that area. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something today. Please subscribe to the channel. We will have another update on Friday. Stay safe. Big Boss out.